It would be way better taking you on a camera view tour because my words will never, ever, ever be enough to describe how peaceful, serene, and beautiful it is. We have worked hard on it for quite some time together, and not just me alone. But I believe that it's just Jesus' love and what really makes the garden so alive. It's His energy that flows through it that really just gives it that beauty. There's a beautiful golden walkway leading to the big golden arch gates. On each side of the walkway, the Lord has recently planted some beautiful looking flowers to make the entrance more appealing, so to say. He planted some lilies, tulips, violets, and chrysanthemums. I reckon back then he said it has a special fragrance about them that he liked, because I asked him if we could plant sunflowers and he said it didn't quite fit with the theme. Only Jesus knows what he's talking about. On entering the gate, you would instantly notice our huge, and I mean huge, it's unbelievably huge greenhouse that takes up the whole right side of our garden. It's called Elohim Fleur, or I like to call it Oliver because it means nature lover. Elohim Fleur, however, means elm flower. There we grow fruits and vegetables. Oh, and there's some huge trees in there as well. I believe there's a mango tree. I quite like mangoes, especially mango chow. That's something we eat here in the Caribbean. I believe there's an apple tree and an orange tree as well. And we also plant ground produce, so that should give you an idea as to why it's so big. The greenhouse is made up of transparent glass that is not too thick or too thin. There are also a few openings that allow sufficient oxygen in for the plants and the trees. On the left side of our garden, it is divided into two areas. The first part is where our tree house is. Our tree house is not a regular tree house. Not like the ones you would build for a kid to play in, or like a clubhouse. Our treehouse is more of a treehouse home with 3 levels, a beautiful balcony, a lounge area on the 3rd level, and a yellow swirly slide attached on the outside near the side entrance. I'll let you guess who decided to put that there. In front of our treehouse, we have our beautiful picnic table where we do our activities, and also somewhere for the kids to hang out. Near the wall, we have a beautiful golden standpipe fountain for outside watering purposes and a lot of wildflowers growing around the tree. The other area on the left side of the garden is our playground for the kids. Here is where we come to play and create, and Mother Mary visits there often too to play with the children and to bring comfort to them. The playground is quite huge, with swings, slides, a trampoline, a small eating area, and more. In fact, I think I'll add a bounce house if Jesus agrees. He might not. I'm just telling you. I'm guessing you're asking who are the kids that play there? Well, for one, me, because I'm a big baby. But mostly children, any child. Everybody's welcome. The children from the nurseries, the trafficked children, aborted children, our children, children in heaven. Even the angels can come to play because they too are very playful. There's always an open back entrance for them to come in and play and always to see Jesus. And there's always refreshments and a lot of things to do. And for some reason, they just bring joy to the yard and to the garden. And I just love having them around. And that, my dear family, ends my simple tour. Quite simple, isn't it? It's not that much to it, but it's quite deep. It's a place where we really, really dwell together. And I wish I could take you guys into not just an exterior but an interior tour. Our garden is quite small in comparison to our second one, which has a huge white castle in it. Oh boy. It's called Finella. It's quite huge. To draw you back to the point that I'm trying to illustrate is, when I first gave my life to Jesus, I was given the land to start building my relationship with Him. That is represented by the grassland area. Then as I developed with Him and began to change, I had a little loft. And as I continued to grow, a garden was developed, but it was quite empty. So I ran in without his help and put things there I thought would look nice. But he didn't go away. He stayed, and one by one helped me to get rid of the things I put in there that was unnecessary, as he did with my life. When I asked him to take over, he took my ideas and advanced upon them, making them perfect. He transformed my heart into his home, and that is displayed in the garden above. And it took time for me and for him, but now it's a place where we spend most of our time. I'd just like to encourage you to not give up on him and our relationship with him. I guarantee that if you keep working at it, he will too never give up on you, and he will keep working with you to develop that place where you guys can rest. And eventually it'll just become like second nature to you. Just close your eyes and pop, you're there. There's not much effort, and that takes time, and for some people they get it right away, and then for other people, it takes time, because I was one of those that it took a lot of time to change and become a better person. But he's there with everybody. So I am very beyond grateful that you joined in with me, and I hope that this encourages you and gives you hope to dream, to really, really dream and create that garden with Jesus. Now, if you guys would like a more in-depth tour of our treehouse and our greenhouse, then please do leave a comment below. I'd love to hear about that. And I would also love to hear about your garden and its progress too, so that I might be able to upgrade mine, see some of the things that I think I might want to add there that you have, and you can add some of the things I have there that you need. And maybe when we get to heaven together, you guys can come over, I'll make you guys something, and we'll just sit down and we'll chat and just hug on each other and just love on each other, because that's kind of what heaven is all about. It's just so loving and so peaceful. So you can email me at godlovesus771@gmail.com. Let me know about your progress, and if you want to share your garden with me, I'd really love that. So may God bless you till we meet again. Bye bye. Rainbow out.